Hi guys, welcome to another video of becoming a Forex trader. Today's video I'm gonna summarize what has happened in the previous 2 weeks of the challenge. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, remember that we are making a challenge. We are passing a FTMO challenge, a prop firm challenge for a $10,000 account. So on the first stage, we have to make 10% of the account without losing 5% per day or 10% of the account. And on the second phase, we have to pass just half of the goal. We have to hit just half of the goal, which is 5% to pass the full challenge. So on this video, I'm gonna summarize what happened on the first week and the second week. This is the third week of the challenge. So the first week was a negative week, guys. We took 2 trades. The first one was this one, New Zealand dollar, US dollar, and it was taken on the 10. I have here the FTMO challenge. So you can see here the first trade was taken on the 10th of September, which is this one. Basically, I think I rushed on the entry on this trade, but basically we were waiting for a break of structure on the 4 hours, which we had it here, but the 20 period moving average was still moving up, so that's a sign that I shouldn't have taken that trade. Nevertheless, remember guys that even when you have the full list, remember the step by step, the full list, the checklist that you have to have before entering any trade, the one that we discussed on the previous video of this challenge, which was a live video. We make or we establish what are the steps that we need to wait in order to take a trade. Even when you have all those steps tick and everything is matching your strategy and everything is matching your plan, you still might lose a trade. Why? Because there's not a strategy that is 100% perfect. There is no such a thing like a strategy with 100% accuracy rate. Okay. Now, what we are doing with the steps or with the indicators or with the tick list that we need to follow before taking a trade is that we put the odds in our favor. So we might lose 1 trade, 2 trades, 3 trades, but at the end of the day we're gonna be making money because we always gonna make more than the amount of money that we lost. So first trade of the challenge, this was 2 weeks ago. As I told you, it was New Zealand dollar USD, and we lost 1% here, a little bit more. It was $104 that we lost, 32 cents. And the second one was Euro New Zealand dollar, which is here. Euro New Zealand dollar is this one here. That's the second trade, and that was taken on the 11th of September. We lost $96 here. As you can see, they are very similar. I have almost the same problem with both trades. We were waiting for a change of structure. This one is even worse because we didn't have the change of structure when I took the trade. So I should have just waited for change of structure. As you can see, after I lost the trade, the market moves in the direction I was hoping for. So I just rushed. I got into the trade in a very fast way, which it shouldn't be like that, but it's okay. As long as you keep your risk management on 1%, that you only lose 1%, you should be fine. These 2 trades were the trades that we took 2 weeks ago. It was the first week of the challenge. We started a negative run, as you can see here also on the chart. These 2 challenges are these ones, and when you come here you can see the other 2 trades, which belongs to the second week of the challenge, which was last week. The first one is GBP-CHF. So GBP-CHF, I got it here. Is this one here. That was a perfect entry, perfect take profit as well. We wait for a change of structure on the 4 hours, which we have it here, as you can see. We have it here, and then we look for the entry point on the 1 hour time frame. It was 1 hour here, and once it get back to here, can you see how the price bounced in this line? Boing, 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 boing. Once it broke that resistance, once it came back to that point, that's our entry point, and our stop loss was just above the last structure point on the 1 hour time frame. So it was 179 winning, which is this one here. That was the British. We make 185 with 44 cents, and the second one was the NCDCHF, which was this one. Pretty similar trade. Unlucky, the original stop loss on this one, on the take profit on this one, was this point. The problem was that the spread, once I got the price around here, I just moved my stop loss around here, which is where it was here, just to make sure that in case we have a volatility movement or something like that, we still make on profit. The problem is that when you have an open trade and you are not on the London session or the New York session, the spread increases. And because the spread increases, it touched my stop loss straight away. Nevertheless, even though it never touched that point before, you know, the market was here and the trade was closed there. But as you can see, the charts never touch that point. That happens because the spread is so big that if the price is in $1, maybe in the balance is gonna seem that it's in $3 or something like that. You know, it's not in the real price because the spread is huge. That's the difference between the bid and the ask price. So if I would have just let it run, I would have got a perfect 2.5. That was the last structure point of the weekly market, and if I would have let it run for the daily market, that would have been a perfect 431. Nevertheless, I'm sure I would have closed here because I always take profit on the next structure point that I have, regardless if it's the weekly or the daily, just the next one that I have. So those are the trades that I took during the second week. And of course, because we always win more than we lost, we managed to be on profitable territory now. This is the stats. So we have a 50% win rate, which is basically 4 trades. I won half of it. And average profit 169, average loss $100, 101. Remember, we have to remember that we pay commissions as well. So if you are losing $100, if you are setting $100 exactly, maybe you're gonna lose 102 or 101. So normally my stop loss is in 95, 96, 97, something to give that just in case we lost, taking into account the commission, we round up on $100. So it's good to our duty, guys. Remember, apart from making a good analysis of the market with the charts, our only duty is to keep this number basically in 100 or very close. Okay, if this number start moving to 130, 150, 180 or something like that, you are screwing the game. That's not the idea, unless, of course, as I told you in the previous video, we're gonna increase the risk. If we make profit, we're gonna increase the risk based on the profit that we already make, but not on the original capital. So everything from $10,000 below, we always gonna take maximum 1% risk. If we go under the 5% of the total balance, of the original balance, we reduce the risk to 0.5% just to have higher possibilities to don't burn the count, don't kill the count. As long as we keep winning, that risk is gonna be increasing. So after we move to, for example, now the balance is $10,136, which is what I have here. Actually, the profit in total has been $146, but the balance is in 10,136 because we have paid almost a little bit more than $9 on commissions. So if you can see here, every $9 divided on 4 is around 2.5, 2.3 per trade. Okay, it's a little bit more than 9, let's say $10, so 2.5 per trade. So you have to keep that into account as well, that we always pay commissions regardless if we win or if we lose the trade. Now, my next trade, this is the week number 3. On this week, we haven't taken any trade. I don't think we're gonna take any trades during this week. First, because I've been moving around, I've been traveling, and not really on my laptop, on my desk. As I told you before, rule number 1, if I'm not in front of the computer, I don't take those trades in a random way, because I need to make the analysis, and I need to make sure the analysis is correct, and to take the specific amount of lots that I want to make sure that risk, I'm only risking 1%. So, but apart from that, the market hasn't moved the way I expected. So I put the condition, guys. Remember, this is about you putting the conditions about when to open a trade, not the market putting the conditions for you. Okay, so remember, we are risking 1%. Once we go over 10,200 on balance, so we're gonna increase the risk to 1.5. It means that we're gonna be risking $150 to make at least 300, because we always try to make 2. So yeah, it could be 2.5, it could be also 3. So by risking 150, we'll be looking for making something between $300 and $450 or something like that. Okay, and once we pass the after $10,500 on this, we increase the risk to 2%. So we'll be looking to make something around $400 to $600, something between that. And in that case, we will be finishing the phase 1, because that will be over $1,000. So the balance will be over $11,000, which is more than the 10% that we are aiming for phase 1. So basically, this video is just to give you a little bit of context about what has happened on the previous weeks. If you can see here, this is the trades and the dates that we've been taking the trades on. And week 3, we don't have any trades, at least until this moment. Today is Thursday. Yeah, Thursday 25th. Remember, I'm closer to the New York time, so for me at this moment is half day of Thursday 25th of September. No market open now. I mean, the market is open, but the New York session has passed already. I'm gonna be waiting at the night to see on the London session, but I don't think we're gonna be taking any trades for this week. I don't really like to take trades on Friday unless it's a really good setup. But I like to make sure that my trades, or most of my trades, are taken between Monday to Wednesday, so they have still at least 2 days to run and to develop. I think that's it, guys. I just want to give you this information. So as you could see, 2 trades, 2 winnings, 2 losses, and that's pretty much it. Right now the market is here, so of course I have to make the analysis. Remember, every Sunday make the analysis. I know I haven't uploaded all videos. As I told you again, guys, I'm pretty new with this recording video thing. I've been trading always just with myself and just for myself. Okay, so but I really want to grow this community. I really want to help as many people as possible, because I know this is valuable information, and especially for those who already have started trading but they haven't found like a profitable trade for them. They are still losing, maybe they are losing less, but they are still not making any profit. That's fine. Everything is a process. We all have been there. The important thing with these videos, guys, is, and I want to emphasize on that, sorry, I want to emphasize on that, is that this is not to make you believe that you're gonna be rich in 1 year or something like that. I don't like those kind of videos. I don't like the videos that people is showing of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, or things like that. I'm not saying they are liars. I'm just saying it's not the kind of education I want to provide in this channel. I learned from two different mentors. One was showing off. He was really good, but he was a lot about showing flashy things in their life, good lifestyle, cars, trips, everything, which is okay. It's a little bit of hype and motivation, but that's not the real motivation, guys. The real motivation for you, it's wherever you are in your, whatever the point in your life you are right now, if you can make $100, $500, $1,000 more per month, that's already an improvement. And once you can make that, you will be able to make 2,500, 5,000, and so on and so on. But it's a process, okay? If you want to make $5,000, $10,000 per month, you have to make first $100, okay? And the beautiful thing about this is that if you learn the strategy, if you learn the mindset, it takes the same to make 100 than to make 10,000, because nothing changes. The only thing that you are changing is the amount of the lot, but the process and the step by step is exactly the same. And that's what I really want to transmit to you, to learn the skill. Don't think about money right now, just learn the skill. I can promise you something: if you learn the skill, even when you don't have money, you will have money. But if you have the money and you don't have the skill, you will burn that money, okay? Don't worry about the money now, worry about skillful, about learning this by heart, you know, that you get at some point so confident that you know that if your wallet is empty, somebody took everything from you. As long as you have your knowledge in here, you will back on track, okay? So that's basically it, guys. So that was the summarize from week 1 and week 2. I hope you follow this journey. Remember to follow me on my social media. I opened a new Instagram account that is matching this YouTube channel, same name. Just follow me there. I'm gonna be sharing some trading ideas there. And YouTube, I use it more for the summarize of the week, you know, just to tell you what happened during the week and things like that. I'm gonna try to upload more videos so you can enjoy more this information, you take advantage of it, and try to post more on Instagram as well. As I told you again, guys, I'm really brand new on this thing about great content creation. I always been trading just for myself, but I really want to help this community, and I really wanted to be to make it as big as possible. So I hope you find some value on this information, guys. Just stay tuned, just subscribe, like the video, share, whatever, and just stay tuned, guys, and I see you on the next video for week number 4, because I don't think we're gonna take any more trades on this week, so next trade will be for week number 4. On Sunday I'll be making the top-down analysis for the possible trades that will be taken for next week. Okay, guys, so take care and happy trading.